Alright, disclaimer. Trading stocks is very risky. My results are not typical. Typical result of the average trader is to lose money. Keep in mind you are accountable for your own decisions. Um, and this information is purely for entertainment and educational purposes alone, and there's no guarantee that any of my content will make you profitable or improve your trading. That being said, today we are red 1.5 thousand in the pre-market, with most of that being on MOB right here. It's just about 15 minutes ago. I took a trade for the break over this pivot for the break towards the view up at 35. I got in at 26 with 4,000 shares. And then on the dip to 20, I added another 2,000 shares and it kept on flushing. And because it's pre-market, my orders were taking, I couldn't really get filled on the bid either because price was moving down too fast. I ended up getting out at 209 and 205 for a $1,000 loss. That was pretty painful. Um, this one's kind of like off my watch list now unless it gets back over 35. And then my second biggest loss this morning was on LHTX? No, BLBX. BLBX, right here, I made money during this move. But I missed the initial part of it. I only made money from like 35 to 38. And then on the micro pullback, I bought for the break of highs. Didn't get filled at 42 on my sell. And had it flush to 35, 33 area. I know I got out on this next candle. So probably like around 32, 30. And that was a $400 loss. So I've already been stuck in two flushes today. And yeah, I'm gonna be waiting till the bell rings. And the goal for today is pretty much just to get back to break even. If there is opportunity and we get back to break even and we're killing it, then yeah, I'll try and go for 1,000. But basically, we just can't go over 2,000 in the red at this point. I'll give myself $500 to work with in order to make this back. Morning, Clive. Morning, Mateo. So yeah, we'll give ourselves a $500 cushion all the way down to 2,000 in the red until we can to try and make this back. So the stocks I was watching this morning were, let's see, recent. ONCS is the main watch, but it's kind of been chopping around 35 and 25. Needs to get over 35 for a move to 45, break of pre-market highs. Then we have LHDX. It's kind of holding around $1 from that afternoon move yesterday that I missed. It moved from 50 cents all the way to $1.20. That's an insane move. I would have made money on that. I know I would have. But alas, I do not trade the afternoon hour. And that was from, let's see, 11 to 12. 11 to 12, okay. Maybe I'll check scanners around 11 o'clock my time. Oh, I'm down 1.5, Mateo. It's yeah, it's been a rough day today so far. I got caught in two flushes. One on mob, one on LHDX, or no, BLBX. Mob, big breakout. Oh, you were trading mob way back here. Yeah, I got caught on this flush right here. I was trying to catch a crow back to view up. I got caught in this flush. Good morning, Ed. Got about a minute to the open here. We'll see if we get something at the open. Okay, YO? Yeah, I guess. It's a fresh gap. Literally, probably 6 a.m. news or 9 a.m. news. Okay, I have 280 there. Good call out. Looks like it has a float of 13 million. Not bad. Fresh gapper. Okay, we'll watch the open here. We'll be watching OKYO at the open. Oh, looks like it has high, daily high of $7 a couple days ago. We'll mark that out on the daily chart. And then 345 is also a daily level, 345. $3.45. Okay, watching over 3. Watching break a 3 here on OKYO. Hollow ups at 324. Watching back over 90. It's hesitating. Cutting it. I need to switch back to my regular setup. So it's showing that I broke 3, but I didn't see it on the level 2. LHDX possibly. Seller at 11. And at 10 there. Watching the seller at 9 and 10. Sellers are too much on it for now. Watching the dip buy on LHDX. There's 103. Watching 102 break. No. Small winner. And at 76 here on OKYO. Watching over 80. There's 84. Watching 85, 88. There's 90 on the ask. 94. There's 3. Can we get the break of 3 here? Got some shares out at 3. There's the break. Watching 3. It just broke to 301 and that's it. Out the rest to 86. Gosh. False breakout of the whole dollar. Terrible. Look at that. Great trade, but terrible that it didn't go there. Looks like BLBX is going back up. 130. Watching that seller at 130. Watching 32, 34. Out at 32. Halt is at 148 on BLBX. But it's gone down again. Late to the dip buy and at 27. Tried buying 20. See if we can get out break even. Got out break even on that trade. Morning, Dolce. Mateo, yeah, I do use hotkeys. I use them mostly to sell. I'm using the hot buttons to buy most of the time. Maybe pet Q gets some volume here on its resumption. Actually, it's showing a low resumption. ONCS might be doing a red to green here. Over 220. Yep, pet Q is not gonna have volume. ONCS, high of 23 there on that curl. LHDX is going. High of 15 there. Back down. That's too whippy. Try getting a starter there at 7. See if it holds 7, 6 area. For a move back over 10. No, I have to cut that. Really unfortunate. That one's just, it's up and down. We'll focus on ONCS. $35, it needs to get over 35 here. There's 36. Okay, I'll watch for it to hold over 35. There's 36, 8, 9. Watching 40 here. Break of 40. Break of 40. Watching 39 and 40. High a day 45, watching 40 break, that's 43, watching 45. There we go, there's 50, 60, halt levels up at 70. So watching this for the halt up at 70. Alright, adding at 51 here, watching back over 60. Watching halt level at 60, 69, 78. Halt level at 69. Getting out at 52, there's a big seller came up. Seller's going, watch 60 now. Another seller at 55, but it's going, watch 60. Gonna cut it at 53. Sellers are coming in too heavy. Back in 53, watching 60. Got at 52. Still watching that 60 level. For a move higher, there's 63. Out at 60, 61. We're watching 70 now. Sellers at 65. This is the leading gapper. Besides that one stock that's at $80. Buying the dip here at 49. Seller at 48. Gonna get out. Small loss. Seller got bought through. Tanking it off for a loss. Waiting for ONCS to make a better setup for the entry. Don't want to get chopped out. Starter here at 56. Watching that seller at 60. Adding at 59, watching 60 break. High day 65. So watching back over 65. Oh, unfortunate. With ONCS, I kind of have to wait for either pull back down to 40s or it has to kind of break above 50 and hold. We made money on it, but then gave it all back. This 5-minute candle has a high of 62. Sellers stacking at 58 and set 57, 56. So definitely some sellers stacking up. I get in and that's when it makes its pullback. It's one of those days. Cutting at 51. Was watching a possible dip-off view up there, but it didn't come low enough for me. Can't trust this break on LHDX just yet. Needs to hold 15, high day 18. Okay, watching 15, there's 20. Out at 17. Back in for the move to 30. Watching that move to 30, there's sellers at 25, they're getting sold through. Taking up half at 25 just to play safe. Taking the rest off. Pot level moved up at 34. Starter there at 11. Watching the bounce. Watch 18. Nope. Cutting it for a 1 cent win. There it goes. Back over 20 as a starter. This candle. If this candle closes at 20, the 5 minute still looks good. Watching 25. Watching 25 here. Sellers at 22. Watching that high day break. Watching 22. Seller came in at 19. Having to cut it. Oh, it's size too heavy on that. Yeah, I was sized way too heavy on that. Buyers at 23. There's 28. Do we get continuation? Do we get continuation over 27? It's not looking like it. I'm gonna get out. This just doesn't feel like it wants to go. And then it's gonna go the second I stop trading it. There it goes. 27. There's 29. There's just so many sellers. Might be too thick. I think even if it goes here, I don't think I can make print money on it because it's just way too thick. This is the only possible spot I could have made money on it, and I didn't, so. There's 30, but there's sellers at every single penny, so it's really not worth watching anymore for me. Until it starts to skip pennies and actually start going, then it's not worth it. In fact, I'm actually gonna call it here. I'm gonna stop the bleeding. I'm just bleeding out slowly. We had multiple chances already to make it back. We went to down 800 on the day, then we went to down 1,000, down 900, back down to 1750. So I'm gonna call it here. Pretty bad first day of March, but most of that loss is in the pre-market. And for some reason this week, I've been waking up before my alarm every single morning, like half an hour before my alarm, and so I'm getting to the market a little bit earlier every single morning. And it gives me the opportunity to trade pre-market, but if I'm not trading it profitably, I'm just gonna sit and wait for market open. So we'll end today 1757 in the red. And I hope you all weren't as red as I am. Hopefully you're green. There was some opportunity, but I'll be back tomorrow, March 2nd, Thursday, for hopefully a great day. We'll try not to trade pre-market tomorrow. We'll see if we can just trade market hours. And making sure we're trading stuff that has good liquidity, good volume, and isn't so thick. Like LHDX was very thick today. Sellers at every single penny. Alright, take care, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.